What's up, squad? What's up, army? Whatever y'all want to be called. It's your girl Manii here today with her first video.
On the track, boy.
I'm here with my first video, and you know, I'm excited. I didn't necessarily know what I wanted to do for this video. I just knew I wanted to record something, and I asked basically all of my friends, and they didn't tell me anything, so I'm just winging it. So today I'm gonna be doing a story time on my first fight. So I'm gonna be doing a story time about my first fight, and yeah, let's get into the video. So this fight takes place back in 8th grade or whatever. I was young. I don't know. I was bullied every day. Like, I was that kid that stayed in the corner, you know? Like, I didn't want to body. So people used that as I guess against me and started bullying me. Cool, whatever. I don't care. I'm still gonna be that anyway. But nah. I was 8th grade, and I was cool with this girl. I'm gonna give her a name. I'm gonna give her and her sister a name because her sister plays a part in this video too. So we're gonna give them thing 1 and thing 2. Seems kind of right because they were things. They weren't people. They were f***ing creatures from hell because ugh. Anyway, I was on a bus with thing 1. And yeah, me and thing 1, we was cool. Like, we was best friends. We was like best friends throughout elementary school. And I won't even say elementary school because I'm better in 5th grade. So I'm gonna say we was cool through elementary school till 8th grade. So we was cooler on the bus or whatever, about to go to the same neighborhood because we lived like down the street from each other. We was about to go home, and we was talking, and out of nowhere, like, I don't know, sis pulled out a bottle of glue. I ain't think nothing of it because it's like she ain't doing shit to me. What I need to question her intentions with this glue. So we still talking or whatever, and next thing you know, sis rubbed some glue on my pants. Squeeze me, bitch. Like, I was so heated. Like, the bitch. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. She literally got some glue. This is not glue, but she got some glue and wiped it on my pants, and I was so hurt. Like, who are you to put some damn glue on? Bitch. She wiped the glue on my pants or whatever, and me being me, I'm that person. It's a lick for a lick. So I took the glue off my pants, looked at it, and wiped it on her pants. When I tell y'all, she caused a bitch fit over me wiping this glue after she wiped it on my pants first. She flipped out. See, I could have flipped out because she wiped it on my pants first, but I didn't. She's like, oh my god, why would you do that? My pants are designer, da 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 da. And I'm in my head, I'm like, first off, bitch, you live in Woodbridge. So where the fuck did you get some designer ass pants from? 2, if you're designer, why the fuck you still coming to school smelling like piss and shit? And you mean to tell me you got designer pants, right? You mean knockoff, like Kors Michael, because that wasn't no Michael Kors. I don't even think Michael Kors make pants, bitch. You over here talking about, oh, they're designers. No. I'm sorry, no. The bitch said they're designer, and they weren't. Because first off, bitch, look where you live at. If you got money for designer pants, why the f you still live in this neighborhood? Really? So she's like having a whole connection or whatever, and that's when she put her hands on me. Like, she grabbed the back of my head pushed my head down and started hitting me on the back of my head. I was confused because I don't know if I blacked out. I don't know if I stopped listening to her because she was bitching. I don't know. So while she was pounding the back of my head or whatever, I used my elbow and I elbowed the bitch in her fucking stomach hard as hell. Like I was trying to get out the whole back of my head being hit on. I don't fucking know. I just needed something. So I elbowed the bitch in her stomach, and then with the little space I had, I fucking swung my hand, hit her in the face, and then I got up and kicked the bitch off the fucking bus seat. After that, once she was on the ground, it was over and done with. I was kicking, punching, like smacking, like the bitch was about to fucking there was no stopping me. I'm sorry. Like everybody was like, "Oh my god, Manii, stop. No, stop. No, bitch, you really, one, you got fucked up for putting glue in my hands. Two, you got me extra fucked up for putting your hands on me. Like, who were you?" Like, no, baby, no. So, is my phone cracked? What is this? So, I'm over here stomping on the smacking her, punching her, like just going all over fucking or whatever. So I wasn't gonna stop till we got to the bus stop, and that's when my friend took the risk into like getting me off of her. And when she pulled me off, she was like, "You need to stop. The bus is about to stop. We're about to go home. We're not home. We're about to go to school, back to school if you don't stop hitting her." And I'm like, she put her hands on me. Like, I'm not finna sit here and go like that. She was like, "You need to calm down. The bus driver already gave us warnings. You wasn't listening. So just stop." So I tell her what happened, and then if push comes to shove and she calls the cops, she harassed you first, so you're straight. So I was like, all right. So we were cooling, we talking, we just trying to get back to we trying to get home or whatever. And that's when I hear the bitch in the background on the phone with her sister, like, "Oh my god, I just got in a fight, bitch. Manii just put her hands on me," because I was cool with her entire family. "Manii just put her hands on me and she just fought me and I don't know what to do. Can you come to the bus stop?" She's over here telling her sister that I fought her and I put my hands on her first and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay. So she yells out, "My sister's coming to the bus stop to beat your ass." Alright, she can catch this work too. So we get to the bus stop or whatever, and my friend who pulled me off, she's like, "Don't do it. Like, go home, tell your mom, do something." And this is around the time where I was not doing well in school, so I didn't have a phone, so I couldn't tell my mom, and I couldn't use my friend's phone because her phone did not have no fucking service on it. She was a trouble child, and so was I. We was both always in trouble. So I get to the bus stop, and there's thing two, her big ass fucking waiting at the bus stop, like, "Oh, you want to put your hands on my sister? Is this what we do? Like, I'm about to beat your ass, da 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 da." And I'm like, alright, shit, what's up then? No, like, your sister as big as you got her ass beat, you can get it too. Like, come on now. So we were over here going back and forth. I'm trying to say her sister put her hands on me first, and you know, I'm not about to sit up here and deal with your shit if you're going to continue to not listen to me. Like, if you want to fight, we can fight, type shit. So she was like, "What's up with it then?" And I was like, okay, what's up? Like, I'm throughout this entire time I was with, like, arguing with shawty, I wasn't really arguing. I was just like, I had this unbothered ass, like, this unbothered ass mood. Like, okay, you gonna fight me? Cool. I'm not gonna lose, so go ahead. My friend was like, if y'all gonna fight, y'all need to move away from the street because cars are coming by. They can easily call the cops. And not only that, there's a cop that's always parked up the street. So let's move away from the sidewalk. So me, I'm the type of person, if I'm mad, I don't want to walk off my anger, if that makes sense. Like, if I'm mad at that moment and I'm trying to fight you, do not make me walk off my anger, because at that moment I'm not gonna be angry anymore. I already wasted energy walking. when I could be wasting energy fighting you? So I'm over here walking, just trying to keep my anger up, if that makes sense. Just trying to keep my anger up, so you know, when we get to the park. And that's when she was like, so what's up with it then? And I'm like, I'm not gonna hit you first. I literally said, I'm not gonna hit you first. I wanted her to make me mad again. So I was like, you over here want to beat my sister's ass and whatever, da 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 da. Like, she's just rambling, like talking or whatever. And at this point, I was like, I'm ready to go home because you're talking and I'm not gonna hit you first. So please, if you're gonna fight me, please just put your hands on me at this point. She was still talking, and that's when I wanted to just walk away. I was like, all right, bro, you ain't finna do nothing. Oh, you're ducking now? You don't want to fight me? Da 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 da. Like, who's ducking? Please tell me who's ducking. Cause you're talking. I'm not gonna hit you first. Why the am I gonna sit here and waste my time? I can be at home eating popcorn. Come on now. So I'm just sitting here, just like tuning her out. By the minute, I'm getting less and less angry, and I'm just sitting here like, bro, why the fuck am I still here? And so that's when she pushed me, and I'm like, what is this push supposed to do? So I pushed her back, and that's when she slapped me. So we start going back and forth, and like at first I was starting to lose the fight, but one thing somebody has always told me, I forgot who told me this. Remember, if you're fighting a big bitch, kick them in the kneecap, dog. I promise you, if you kick a big bitch in the kneecaps, they will fall down. And don't kick them like this. Kick them forward. So when you kick them forward, they'll fall forward. And once they fall forward, you have every leverage to fucking just... So I kicked the bitch in the kneecap and I punched her dead in her face. Once she got punched in the face, that's when I grabbed her by the side of her face and I threw her on the ground and I started punching her over and over again. Once she was on the ground, that's when the whole fight was over and done with. Because if I'm on top, I'm not letting you get up at that point. So while I'm fighting her or whatever, her sister's on the side by the benches, damn near unconscious and everything, talking about, get off my sister. And that's when she tried to get up and run to go get her sister and try to fight me and jump. And while they try to jump me, I guess, she loses consciousness, passes out. Like, really? So she passes out or whatever, and I'm still fighting shawty. When thing 2 was on the ground or whatever, and I was clearly winning the fight or whatever, that's when my friend was like, Manii, stop. But we need to like leave because you're drawing attention. And I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't looking. And that's when some lady walks outside and was like, hey, y'all need to stop. And that's when I like look up. I saw the lady and I grabbed my and left. Me and my friend, we dipped. We did not turn around. We did not see what the happened. We just dipped. I don't know why we ran. We should have talked to her and told her, hey, look, they was fighting me and I was trying to like defend myself. Nah, we dipped. So we went to my friend's house and I stayed there. From there, I called my mom and told her. My mom was like, okay, I don't care. I mean, you defend yourself. And that was it. After that, it was that. Like, the next day at school, people had obviously heard about the fight, both fights too, and they was like, oh, you beat those ass, never liked them, they stunk, and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't like none of y'all bully me on a day-to-day basis, so why y'all talking to me? Like, I don't care for the clout, I don't care for none of that, just leave me alone. So they was over here talking about me, and they was like talking to me, and they was like, oh, well, did you know that they're not here today? And I'm like, okay. And they was like, damn, you beat those bitch ass that bad to where they don't come to school the next day, da 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 da. And I'm just seeing her like, okay, cool. Like, I don't really care. Like honestly, like, them talking to me did not faze me. So eventually they didn't come to school for the next 2 weeks, for those 2 weeks. And it was kind of funny because people were clowning them, and I was sitting here like, oh, well, they lost, so well, da 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 da. Just keep pushing, keep it tugging. So when they came back or whatever, people were clowning them. They was like, oh, you got beat by Manii, da 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 da, and they just made themselves look bad. And I did not care. Like, I was just watching from the sidelines, watching them get clowned, and just kind of happy that I wasn't the one getting bullied. They were. But I don't wish bullying on anybody. I was just kind of glad that it wasn't on me for a change. But it was still kind of a fucked up situation. So I felt bad for them for that. But after that, nothing really happened. They didn't really try to confront me like that, to be honest. They tried to say, try to tell everybody that you beat our ass and that we didn't come to school for 2 weeks because we were ducking you, da 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 da. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, okay. Yeah, that was it for that. As of now, I haven't seen those bitches in a minute. Like, do I care to see them? No, not really. Me graduating from middle school, whatever, after that, I never saw them ever again. It was kind of like the best thing ever to me because shit, I did not need to go to high school with them. My high school year with them would probably been like drama. But yeah, that was. If you enjoyed that story time or whatever, don't forget to like and subscribe. It only takes 3 seconds. Shit, 3 if you're slow. 1 second if you just scroll up like, and then yeah, it's right there. Just hit those 2 things, like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below what you want to see next, because you know I'm catering to you guys for this channel. Like, if you don't tell me what you want to see, then I'm just gonna put up more content that you don't want to see, and it's just not gonna make my views go up, my subscription or whatever go down. So like, I need y'all to tell me what y'all want to see in the next video or whatever, or in the future, and I will definitely deliver. But until then, you guys, peace, love, and positivity. And I'll see you guys later.